Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone, by Chris Tomlin is a modern adaptation of the classic hymn Amazing Grace by John Newton, with additional lyrics and a new chorus written by Tomlin and Louis Giglio. The song retains the timeless message of grace and redemption while updating the arrangement and adding personal, emotionally resonant language about spiritual freedom. Dubbed the original Amazing Grace, a bit of history. Before diving into Tomlin's version, it's important to understand the origin of the hymn. John Newton, a former slave trader who converted to Christianity, wrote Amazing Grace in 1772. After experiencing a dramatic spiritual transformation during a violent storm at sea, Newton left the slave trade and eventually became an Anglican minister and abolitionist. The hymn is a deeply personal reflection on God's mercy and his own deliverance from a life of sin and moral blindness. Musical notes: the story behind My Chains Are Gone version. Chris Tomlin recorded Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone, for the 2006 album See the Morning. Here's how it came about. Tomlin and Louis Giglio, founder of Passion Conferences, were working on music that would speak to a new generation while remaining rooted in biblical truth. Inspired by the idea of spiritual freedom from bondage, they added the chorus. My chains are gone, I've been set free / My God, my Savior has ransomed me. This new section builds on Newton's message, emphasizing personal liberation from sin and spiritual captivity, using the powerful metaphor of broken chains. The song was also featured in the 2006 movie Amazing Grace, which tells the story of William Wilberforce and his fight to abolish the slave trade in Britain, further deepening its historical and emotional impact. Key core themes of the song: redemption, God's grace saves and restores. Freedom, spiritual chains, guilt, sin, shame, are broken. Unchanging grace, the same grace that saved John Newton is still powerful today. Glowing star, why it resonates today. Tomlin's version helped reintroduce one of the most iconic hymns in history to modern worshippers, making the message of grace more immediate and personally relatable. The powerful addition of My Chains Are Gone turned the song into a deeply emotional anthem of deliverance, hope, and personal transformation.